Hey, like, share, and subscribe. So there are two types of feminism, right? There's sex negative feminism and sex positive feminism. So sex negative feminism is the puritanical feminism of women should, Sharia law is a good thing, and that, women covering up is the best thing because it averts the male gaze, and showing thigh meat is objectification. Or a man looks at you the wrong way, he's objectifying you. And then there's sex positive feminism, which is the feminism of Amber Rose's slut walks, the feminism of sex work is real work. And this is, a story of the two of these things coming colliding, as well as a bunch of other things that I just feel like talking about. So, what am I talking about here? What is the purpose of this? Well, Raw Underground took place, right, about 2 weeks ago. And which I forget which episode of Raw that was. Was it Raw the ninth? Not the ninth. God damn it! It had to be like the third. So it was during the third. So August 3rd, Raw Underground debuts. In the story or in the segment, there's dancing girls. They're not really scantily clad. They're not in bikinis or thongs or anything like that. They're just regular girls dancing. They're wearing club clothes, and the brains of the sex negative feminists start to have brain rot. The male sex negative feminists actually were more disgusting than the women. Rob Schamberger, who was the artist for WWE, complained. A lot of the wrestling journalists, like, it's 2020. Really? Do we really need dancing girls? Really? We should be past that. We should be over that. It's like, okay, what the fuck ever. And then, but the most important person was Medusa, Alundra Blaze, WWE Hall of Famer, one of the women who was sort of the grandmother of the women's evolution, who said in her post that you can't have, essentially, I'm not going to read her tweet. I'm going to put it in the placard. So what she said was that it was some type of problem for their. So essentially, she was saying that it's some type of contradiction to promote the women's evolution and then still have dancing girls in 2020. And a bunch of people, of course, agreed with her because, of course, they did. Why wouldn't they? And then she added to this little kicker: why not men in Speedos? Look, we'll get to that. We will, because we will get to that. We will get to it. So the next episode of Raw, which was on the 10th of Monday, August the 10th, the Raw Underground returns, this time without the dancing girls. So the dancing girls are gone. And, obviously there was some. So then, same night, Liv Morgan comes out and says, can we have the dancing girls back? Out of nowhere, Liv Morgan says, we want the dancing girls back. And Vanessa Bourne, who I guess she's in between NXT and being called up, she says, they're going back and forth about the dancing girls, and she doesn't seem to have a problem with the dancing girls either. So Liv Morgan says, after she's asked by one of these sex negative male feminists, don't you think there's a problem that they're going to have dancing girls and they talk about the women's evolution? And Liv Morgan said, no, you can have women's evolution and dancing girls. Empower all women is what she was saying, right? Like, there's room for everybody. That's pretty much her position. And I was startled, to say the least, because I don't think I've mentioned yet that Alundra Blaze does not work for WWE. She's been doing stuff in AEW. Liv Morgan works in WWE. So it's really strange, right? That you have this old hag who does not work at WWE, who they kind of grandfathered her into the evolution of WWE, and you have this young lady, Liv Morgan's probably in her early 20s, who is who says that being a stripper is a very lucrative profession and it's nothing to be ashamed of and all that stuff. And they went with listening to the old hag who doesn't work there, the old hag who is not in the locker room. What the fuck? So I'm deeply concerned about this, because look, I look, feminism is some bullshit in and of itself. I don't even want to go down that road. There's too many YouTubers that are like, oh, I hate feminism. Feminism is bullshit. It's like, yes, we already know. There's like, after the 400th person made a video saying that feminism sucks, I think we kind of get the picture. Yes, feminism sucks. I just feel like it needs to be said just to make sure I'm concrete on where I am with this. But if you're going to have a feminist position on this, shouldn't you listen to the women in the locker room? Because all Vanessa Bourne really wanted was the women to dance better. She was just like they were shitty dancers. And that was kind of her position is, and Liv Morgan said like they were nice girls, and apparently they shared a locker room with them. So the dancing girls were in the locker room with Liv Morgan. And they met them or whatever. I guess they had fun with it. They didn't see a big deal about it. But then you had the old hags who are on the outside complaining. And I just said to myself, you would think if you were going to do something like this, that if you're going to have a feminist position about it, you should probably look at the women in the locker room and ask them what they think, and not give a shit about the women who aren't in the locker room, even if they are quote unquote Hall of Famers. Who gives a fuck? Really, who gives a damn? Who gives a good goddamn? Like, Medusa is sort of like the wine aunt who I don't believe has any kids of her own. She's like a masculinized woman who drives a monster truck. Who gives a fuck what she thinks? Really, who cares? This is the woman who threw the WWF Women's Championship in the trash in 1995 or 96 or something like that. Just to make herself look good on Nitro. Fuck her. Why are we kissing her ass? Fuck her. She fucking sucks. And see, a lot of this kind of become a thing with the female WWE Hall of Famers, with the exception of a few. Lita is another one, where she's just become a complete fucking hag over the last couple of years, and it's actually quite embarrassing. Now, I'm not one for liking slut walks and all this sort of stuff too, but there's something to be said about them not having heterophobia, of not being afraid of boys liking them and them liking men. That's just something to be, there's something good about that. That at least whores like men, okay? They find some use for them. What the fuck use for a man does a hag have? Some 50-year-old broad who doesn't have any kids and, just permanently empty nest. What good does she have for a man? She has no earthly good for it. But, so if I'm going to have any sort of feminism, it's probably going to be sex positive. Because at least some guy is going to get laid, or at least get the opportunity to see a half-naked woman. In which case, wrestling fans need to see more of that. So let's talk about what Alundra Blaze had to say about why not men in Speedos. Bitch, do you watch SmackDown? When you got fucking Otis fat ass thrusting his hips every fucking 2 minutes, fucking Big E swirling his fucking hips every 2 minutes, spanking men on the ass. What the fuck? You got Kofi Kingston twerking as the WWE champion? Bitch, shut the fuck up. This dumbass broad doesn't realize wrestling is 100% men in Speedos. I've seen more dick print than I ever would have thought to see in my entire fucking life just watching wrestling. I'm tired of looking at fucking dicks. Apparently, a nigga want to see a nipple every once in a while, okay? God damn, what the fuck is wrong with these broads? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? Like, really? Do we really need to see dick print all day? We can't show a little thigh meat? We can't show a belly button every once in a while? We gotta have a meltdown on Twitter because somebody showed a belly button. I'll never forget this. We gotta go back. Let's go back a couple of years, man. It had to be like 2017. Whatever scene, and you're gonna remember it when I say it because I don't remember it that well. There was a scene with Alexa Bliss is in her dressing room, and somebody came in and she was barebacked, like you could see her shoulders. I remember all of these people that were really fucking laying eggs because they saw Alexa Bliss's shoulder blades. Like, are you fucking kidding me? These people exist. These fucking blockheads got so upset that you're sexualizing Alexa Bliss. Like, she's a fucking grown woman. You mean to tell me I can't look at Alexa Bliss's fucking shoulder blades? Are you fucking kidding me? What? When every other... Hold on, you mean to tell me I'm supposed to be... And this goes back to another one. What culture? They recently did a video about the top women's WWE's women's champions or whatever. Whole entire video, they're complaining about lingerie pillow fights and a bunch of other shit. And I just sit here thinking to myself, and Playboy and all that shit. And it's so unfair that they had to do this. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up again. Are you serious? For every, you know what? It doesn't matter how many women did Playboy. Do you know how many dick prints people had to look at when you watch wrestling? You have to fucking ignore the dick prints. You have to fucking ignore all the guys who get fucking hard in the middle of the ring. You have to fucking ignore it. Are you fucking kidding me? Otherwise, it'd be fucking homophobia all the fucking homophobic all the fucking time. You can't do this. It's not going to work. It's time to start telling these people to shut the fuck up. Okay? You're in the business where Randy Orton is oiled up, half naked, 90% of the time. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Furthermore, just because these broads did Playboy in the past, guess what? Now they're doing OnlyFans. Now they want you to get. Fucking Alexa Bliss charges people $400 to give them a message, to read something that somebody else sent her, a cameo. $400. Every time I turn around, one of these women from WWE is butt naked on fucking Instagram, constantly butt naked. But I'm supposed to feel bad about this? I'm supposed to feel bad about dancing girls? I'm supposed to feel bad about dancing girls and Lacey Evans, who is supposed to be a Southern belle, is like in a thong every other post that she posts online? Are you serious? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Okay? That's not going to work. You're not going to shame me. No. See, these kind of dudes, man, they're going to get shamed into fucking dudes, man. I'm worried about the future. That's one thing I'm worried about, man. I'm worried about a lot of these young boys that are just being shamed for liking girls. You know, like if you look at girls and now people are like making fun of you because you're objectifying women. How dare you try to go talk to that girl? How dare you try to approach her? You trying to invade on her time. But then all of a sudden these broads at the same time want to post up pictures and be like, come subscribe to my OnlyFans. Fuck you. E-thoughts all over the fucking place. This is the real world, Alundra Blaze, Medusa, whatever fucking name you're going by. In the real world, these hoes are selling pussy. Okay, they're selling it. They're giving it away. They're throwing it out the fucking windows. They're throwing it out of passing cars. Are you fucking kidding me? Bitch, shut the fuck up. How old is this broad? I should have looked how old she was before I made this video. She gotta be like 60. What, 55, 54? Fuck, no. You got it, no. No, this is stupid. That is a stupid woman. And I don't mean she's stupid as in she's misguided. I mean she's stupid as in she sat down, put some thought into this, and then tweeted it. It's fucking stupid. And Rob Schamberger and all of those fucking ironic weirdos need to shave their fucking beards, cut off their fucking dicks, and just be eunuchs. Because that's all of them, that's all they are. They're fucking eunuchs. They're monks. Because heaven forbid some teenage boy is stumbling upon wrestling and he sees a nice looking girl. And he's like, oh, what's this? I might want to watch this. Huh. No, can't have that. You got to have ugly broads on TV all the time. Then why the fuck we spend so much money on makeup and hair? Just roll them out of bed and roll them in the fucking ring. Don't bother putting on makeup. Don't bother. Don't bother dressing nice. Put them out there in fucking pajama pants. Start telling these broads to stop posting up your bikini pictures. You're banned from Instagram. And they doing all kind of crazy shit. It's not even, little stuff. Like Mrs. Wife, Maurice, has her titties all over Instagram. Like her titties, like she's posting pictures of her titties like almost being fully out. Like her, she's like a fucking Elvira with the fucking cleavage showing. Fucking Natty is doing damn near, not only is her titties out, but she's doing damn near incest porn. Where her and her fucking sister are out here half naked on Instagram. All the fucking time. All the time. So, like, people are so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Like, why is it that you only get to be one person? Like, in order to be a whole person, I'm trying to take my mad hat off. I'm about to try to calm myself down. In order to be a whole person, everybody is a sexual being. Everybody. Even people who may seem a little bit weird. Everybody wants to be sexual in some way. Having a space for that is fair. Like if, Natty wants to be out there with her fake boobs and have a big boob window so everybody can see, her chest or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If it's appealing to the male gaze, so what? If it makes Natty some male fans, so what? That means she gets to sell more gimmicks. Because that's all this shit is about. That's what they do in Japan. And that's what everybody wants, right? They need to have an American version of Stardom. Like, oh yeah, guess what? They sell fucking bikini pictures in Stardom. They sell fucking foot fetish videos in Stardom. And we supposed to be upset about some girls who were wearing clothes 90% of the time. I'm supposed to lose my mind over this. We're not talking about we're going back to 1998 and there's somebody in the ring wearing pasties. It was somebody in a smoky fucking room with high boots on. Get the fuck out of here. What are you going to do? Give them the scarlet letter? What's wrong with you? I can't believe my blood pressure is high now. I gotta shut this down. All right, so like, share, and subscribe, man. Oh God, I'm so frustrated. I'll talk to you guys later.